Living in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, pros and cons. Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Tony Lukin. I'm a local real estate agent here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I'm brokered with eXp Realty and co-founder of Lukin RE Team. Before we get to the video of living in Cedar Rapids pros and cons, if this is your first time watching my channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, also like, comment, and share, as it helps the channel grow so I bring more videos like this out to everyone. And also, if you're looking to buy or sell in the Cedar Rapids, Iowa City area, feel free to give me a call anytime, text or call. I'm here to help. And let's get right to the video of living in Cedar Rapids, pros and cons. One pro of living in Cedar Rapids, Iowa is the cost of living. The cost of living in Cedar Rapids is 6% lower than national average. And living here and going to other states, I've noticed that the gas is cheaper here, the cost of goods is cheaper, and definitely the house prices. Here in Cedar Rapids, the average home price right now, according to Zillow, is $187,000. So that's way below the national average. You get into the bigger cities and you get into the $1 million average out in the coast of California. So we're well below the national average. The cost of living is low. It may not be a con to all people, but if you're moving here, it's something you should know, and that there's lots of farms and it's flat. Cedar Rapids is relatively uneventful. If you want to go on an evening drive, you may see some deer and some cornfields, but there's not a whole lot to look at in the area. There is Lake McBride and Pleasant Creek Park, but overall, there's not a lot to see in the vicinity of Cedar Rapids. A pro is that Cedar Rapids is very family friendly. We have 97 parks here, so we put a lot of money into that. And also, our schools are above average. And if you're a homeschooler, Iowa has one of the least invasive laws of any state in the United States. If that's how you're going to raise your kids, it's a great state for that. Overall, Iowa's very family friendly. A con, rather than the Hawkeyes and the Colonels and the Rough Riders, there's not a whole lot of sporting events, not a lot of stuff to do in the area. There are concerts, but if you want one of the bigger concerts, a lot of times you have to go to Des Moines or Chicago or Minneapolis, Kansas City. We do have areas that you can go to, but as far as like pro sports teams, we don't have any major ones. The Colonels are a single A team and the Rough Riders are just a semi-pro team. People here do go crazy about the Hawkeyes, so if you love college football, that's the thing. But overall, we don't have a lot of events. We don't have big sports teams. So if that's something you like, that's definitely a con. A pro, we have all 4 seasons here. The fall and spring are just amazing here. The temperatures are great. We do have all 4 seasons, so the colors get very beautiful. So if you like all 4 seasons, Iowa and Cedar Rapids in general will give that to you for sure. One of the best places to go in the fall is McBride State Park because the colors are just beautiful. So if you're in the area in the fall, you've moved here, make sure to go see that park then. If you're watching this video, make sure to watch my video on 6 things to know before moving to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It'll give you a lot of insight on things to do in the area. If you're going to be moving here, relocating here, make sure to watch that video and click on the link above. But let's get back to the list. A con, definitely cold winters and hot, humid summers. Here in Iowa, we get below 0. We get below freezing for 3 months plus. So if you don't like cold weather, that's definitely a con. In the summer, it's very hot and humid. We rank in the top 5 of the most humid states in the summer. So if you don't like hot and humid climate, Iowa definitely is that in the summer from the corn and just the climate here in Iowa. Pro, traffic is very easy. You don't have any traffic jams for the most part unless there's a wreck or some construction that's holding up traffic. But it's not like the big cities here. We don't have traffic jams. You don't have to worry about that here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Con, no mountains and water. I know for me personally, I don't like that about the state. You do have Lake McBride and Pleasant Creek Lake, and you have the Cedar River, Iowa River down in Iowa City. But overall, you don't have big Lake Michigan, Lake Superior, the ocean. No mountains like the Appalachians or the Rockies here. You have to go quite a distance just to see Colorado. It's about 12 to 14 hours. To go to the Gulf, it takes about 12 to 14 hours. Lake Michigan into Chicago is about 4 hours. We're quite a ways away from anything that's really awesome when it comes to mountains and outdoor activities. So if that's something you're into, that's just something to know. It's a con here in Iowa. not a lot to do in that regard. That's my list of pros and cons in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. If you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe to my channel and hit that bell so you see my videos every single week. Also comment anything that you got from this video. If you have any other pros and cons that you can think of, make sure to list them below. I love your input. And also, hopefully you have a great rest of your summer, and we'll see you on the next video, guys. Thanks.